What did you do?
Camera is like blurred to hell and back. Hold on. There we go. I don't know why it was like that. Hey guys, welcome back to more Dark Souls. Today, heading into the DLC for the first time. Last time we went through hell onto that, which is really just more development hell onto that because honestly, I went through that area pretty fine. All things considered onto that. No real major roadblocks onto that, for which I guess we'll talk more about as we make our way over to the DLC. But we are done with pretty much the base game at this point onto that.
Just got the final boss.
For it, but we are going to be heading off to the DLC and the big poster thing for Prepare to Die edition onto that. But before we get there, post of the day is two parts. One, we're going to talk about as we kind of generally make our way to there. The other part is I've been kind of doing a bit of Dark Souls 1 diving into stuff that I can see that isn't final boss or DLC related onto that. And Shenpai's video came up of her playthrough onto that. And I need to show this part with the Four Kings onto it because it very much is radiating some Medulla's energy for the second half of the game onto that.
Hold on, Hap. This is complete Unga Bunga mode. You just have to do one thing now to win.
Block sometimes?
No. You are here to face tank everything. The way this works is that either they die or you die. You're gonna be staring them down, eye to eye, toe to toe. The R1 button is the only button that exists on this fucking controller now. We have rejected modularity. We have returned to monkey. The entire brain, both hemispheres, now exist with one word in mind, and that word is kill. You can poise through everything. You have hyper armor beyond hyper armor. Your hyper armor has hyper armor. Need to heal? That's fine. Just hit square. Don't even back up. It doesn't matter anymore. Oh, we're getting close for a kiss, big boy. This is the last time you're gonna be able to do it. Gotta turn you into scrambled fucking eggs. Staring him dead in the eyes. Take a big sip from your Sunny D container. Not even blinking. Strike the fear of God into these fuckers. What are you gonna do? Nothing. That's what. That turned into mist! You vaporized the poor fucker! He still has 6 Estus left! He's afraid! Look how far away he is! Local fucking boulder barrels down toward man and in the street! Man now believes in God! Local churches on the news saying Jesus has come again and he's clad in a fucking rock armor shell! Explosions mean nothing! Your cock sucks. My cock
Just the part that kills me every time is the local fucking boulder barrels down towards man in the street. Man now believes in God.
Hold up, I'm just for my own purposes, I'm gonna freaking screen cap the rest of that so I can read it.
The sudden arrival of legendary boulder Animal Dragon 2 Rock has sent shockwaves through the abyss. The Four Kings have noted as saying their reckoning has arrived, with aiding their longing for a knight who ran at them naked with a giant axe. Havel has been known for causing dismay for any and all who entered the tower's basement in the Undead Burg. But for some reason, he has chosen to attend a meeting in the abyss, one between the four Kings and his giant dragon-crushing axe. Statements from the lords have been sparse, with no news from Seif the Scaleless or the Meta Chaos. Nino failed to return us as well, but we suspect our envoy failed to find his way in the Tomb of the Giants. In other words, the mascot of the Force Watchers, the Great Wolf, Civ has mysteriously disappeared. Some suspect the connection between this and the arrival of Havel in the Abyss is no mere coincidence, but to take Havel's word on the matter, it is simply fake messages. The landlord of the Abyss, Magnus, has reported that he is doing everything in his power to ensure that whoever is attacking the Abyss will be punished at the highest degree, and that he will have his best soldier on the job, though we have been told that said soldier is little choice in the matter. All in all, this world is fucked up, friend.
Patches.
Patches!
Amazing.
That editor had way too much fun of it.
Hell yeah, they did.
Beautiful. Oh man. Okay, yeah, I'll link it after stream onto that for the video. But it's just that look, man now believes in God. It killed me on that. Oh man. Okay. So gonna get controller up and running. There we go. Okay. Yes. Okay, so I know to get to the DLC is a little weird on that. Oh God.
Oh yeah, dream.
Why?
Did a little bit of expeditionism in the
Oh,
background.
it's because I was just making my way back and Jason was laughing at Prudis for the why they are shoveled up person onto that. I was like, oh, I can get more, and then proceed to show giant raisin.
You see,
This
This is what happens to your jerky when you use artificial preservatives in it.
Also,
is the death count missing?
I just put it back up. Also,
Okay.
should we go talk with Lizard over here to start selling some
not yet.
shit onto that?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Save that. So, what we're gonna do is some investigating. So pull up your key items
Key items. Okay, it's not a regular ring.
and then find the half-broken pendant. All right.
Stone pendant
So
deeply enchanted.
give that a read, and tell me where you think we need to go.
Half of broken stone template. The vine appears to be originate from Olace.
Lucille.
Lucille, a powerful mode that suspend an ancient zone, yet men of this time can neither manipulate or sense its power, which has a distinct air crossing between both reverence and nostalgia. Sorry. Take a note. Take a note.
Alright.
Take a note. Which is the closest one to where Havel was on that?
That one would probably be the parish.
Perish. Okay. Because I'm thinking there was that weird ass one lady that traveled through time or shit onto it. I think it's there.
Mhm.
Onto that.
Interesting theory.
Because that just seems like such a weird ass one-off thing that it's like, okay, is that related to the DLC? It might be on that.
Go ahead and have a look.
But yeah, I guess the other part to talk about that was kind of a big discussion point onto it was people talking about the area and of hell and such onto that. And like, honestly, I'm gonna be real. Dark Souls has honestly not been that hard of a game, I think, overall onto me, and I've been kind of surprised by that. Like, yes, you need to respect shit and stuff like that kind of deal, but I think for the most part, the challenge has felt very fair in Dark Souls compared to a lot of other games that I have played in, like, the notoriously hard category onto it. I don't know how much of that is, like, later games, that marketing started to influence the design kind of deal onto it, but at least for this first game, it's felt pretty fair. Like, you guys have seen, I have not gotten that frustrated at anything, really, on our playthrough at all onto it. Oh, it's also...
Yeah, you missed the path that leads to it.
Yeah. Like, I think the only times I can really think that I got frustrated are Curse, onto that, the Capra Demon, and the Toxic and Blight Town onto it. I think those are, like, the only 3 times I've really gotten that mad onto it. Crystal
Also,
Cave...
Sense Fortress, you definitely got annoyed at that, but that's because we were trying to wrap up everything in one go before you fought the boss.
Yeah, onto that. Cause it was just I did not like traveling back and forth throughout that place onto that.
It's not intended to be a breeze.
Yeah. But like I don't feel like I have gotten that frustrated compared to other really hard games onto that. I think that's probably one of the reasons I really like Dark Souls is that a lot of the challenge has felt very manageable throughout the entire time onto that. I don't feel like I'm fighting the game a lot during my time here on that.
Either side is safe. There you go.
Which I guess for you guys onto that to get a discussion, what do you feel like is your favorite boss and your least favorite boss? Because I feel like for areas, I think on Orlando is probably everybody's favorite onto that, and maybe least favorite might have a bit more discussion onto that. But if you want my opinion first onto that, I think favorite boss is probably, knock on wood, ONS onto that.
Biggies and Smalls!
Like, I just think that one felt the most satisfying to get through onto that for sure. So, and especially the fact that I was able to do that one solo onto that without Solaire's help onto that really elevated that one for me. I think worst is Captain Demon onto that, and I realize that's because I didn't get quite the usual Bed of Chaos experience onto that for it, because I only had 2 attempts onto it. But I think Captain Demon is just like, that just felt like luck when I got through that one kind of deal onto.
Yeah, that's a matter of the fight is more or less decided in the first 5 seconds, and that's bullshit.
Yeah, like, especially, that's the 3rd boss in the game on that, you know, like, continue with that bullshit. I think the metric for telling if a boss fight is for a boss fight being asked in Dark Souls maybe is a test of if summoning someone won't even help onto that, because you'll just die onto that. This lady over...
the lady was passed this way on the water. Yeah, I think favorite boss in this game. ONS is pretty high up there, honestly. Like, it's probably still one of the best 2-person fights that they've ever had.
Okay, yeah, this is new.
The void I see.
The unseen void.
Ah!
Hello!
Oh no, bad touch.
But it was a Bayonetta summon hand on that, what the hell?
Not far off. Alright, Pat. You figured it out.
Seriously, we did not talk with Dusk before this.
Yeah, we never actually used her base interactions.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she sells stuff and talks about Lucille, but she's gone at this point. Once you gain access to the DLC.
So
should I reinforce this one onto that? Do you think, or?
Yeah, you're about to get you're gonna go through the front door, and the game is gonna be like, "Are you prepared for what we are presenting?"
Okay, let's reinforce it one time.
Yeah, give it a little bit of a buffer in case you take a couple of attempts. I'm sure you'll be fine, but you never know.
Yeah, I guess just to continue on to that, for it, you think ONS potentially for you, Stefan? What do you think is your least favorite? Is it Beta Chaos for that, or?
It's definitely a toss-up between Beta Chaos and Capra Demon.
What did I fight most recently? That
yeah, right. That is kind of like the long and short of it. It's just like, which one's better memory is the most recent.
Already a fog door? What the hell?
Like, I'm honestly not that big a fan of Ceaseless Discharge. Well, actually, what you call it? The Centipede Demon's pretty miserable too. Because it's a fight where you start by going into an area where you can barely walk, and you have to try and carve an item off the boss, and then get into your inventory long enough to get the item into your pocket. And it's just miserable within those starting moments. Alright, Pat, the bouncer is here.
Zabadula has entered a new wrestling federation. And has met the bouncer. Ooh, 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 ooh.
The sin eater right here.
Yeah. Also, yes, Brandon. The DLC asks you, are you prepared for what meal we have put on the table? Here's the appetizer. Go.
I forget if the Sanctuary Guardian has a tail weapon.
It does have a tail weapon. It's neat for all intents and purposes, but it's oftentimes not worth trying to get.
Oh my god. Okay, my build might be he's moving very quick onto that.
You're gonna have to choose when to block and when to dodge.
Oh, he's stalking you. He's stalked. Eyes up the prey.
Ooh.
Yellow choice.
Brush your tips right there. You do have the damage to keep up with him. Oh, you got a counter hit there.
Okay.
Yeah, some good counter hits there. Yeah, you are very strong for where you are. So yeah.
Big boys with big boys.
So yeah, you are at a satisfactory level for the DLC.
Yeah, I think that's other bit of it. Like I get first off to make sure Ace is not left out of the conversation. For you, Ace, what do you think is your favorite and least favorite boss in the game for you? Do you think on that?
Joining the choir.
Just say what ONS favorite, least favorite, Capra Demon,
and or Bed of Chaos. What did I do last?
Yeah.
Like we can talk about the DLC bosses when we get to them, because obviously we don't want to talk about them until you've seen them.
Yeah.
But for base game, I think those are fairly unanimous.
Yeah, it's been interesting because I feel like when I hear about that Dark Souls was kind of not designed in much of its second half, I was thinking of more that the game was going to be bullshit onto it. And again, it's hard to tell for me because I can't tell how much of it is I am getting better at the game because I went back and watched the first few sessions and I was clearly having to do a lot of learning at that point onto that. But it's also now it's I can't tell how much of it is my skill, the game's design, or that I am just fucking rock armor incarnate onto that, onto it. So it's hard to tell exactly where that line is blurred on.
Welcome, Ulasil.
Welcome to Ulasil Sanctuary.
This is kind of your DLC Firelink Shrine.
Pretty much, yeah. So. And also, every single bonfire in the DLC is warpable. So, have a look around before you go through that door. Some interactables around.
So yeah, Ulasil.
Ulasil.
Mushrooms!
Hey look, we got some mushrooms on the wall there.
Cool. Oh. Hello.
Well, look at this one.
It's
From
friendly!
What faraway age hast thou come? Thy scent is very human indeed, but not
You stink.
intolerable. Ah, Princess Dusk's savior. Thine aura is precisely as she described. I thank thee deeply for rescuing Her Highness, but Princess Dusk is here no longer, snatched away by that horrifying primeval human. And so I must ask, couldst thou once more play the savior?
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure.
I am Elizabeth,
cheap.
guardian of this sanctuary. Something of a godmother to Princess Dusk. I shall assist thee to my utmost, for I
Very
am
fairy
one
tale.
with the sorcerers
Yeah.
of Ulasil. Thou shalt see further on, an abyss was begat of the ancient beast, and threatens to swallow the whole of Ulasil. Knight Artorius came to stop this, but such a hero has nary a murmur of dark. Without doubt he will be swallowed by the abyss, overcome by its utter blackness. Indeed, the abyss may be unstoppable. Still, I have faith that Princess Dusk may be rescued yet.
Artorias is a Abyss Walker in our time.
The story goes that Artorias conquered the Abyss back in the day. So this is everything that Dusk would normally sell you. Feel free to read some descriptions if you want. Feel free to read them out loud because it's actually interesting to talk about.
Okay.
Those things less so much. They're just.
Okay.
But yeah, the spells are the biggest thing.
Not a simple augmentation, making it dependent on the skill of the wearer. An example of capacity of Olasil sorceries to control light. Is it Olasil?
Ulysseal.
Yeah.
Ulusiel. Okay.
Think of it like the ooze in Woolie's name.
Okay. Although perfect invisibility is unachievable due to the risk of disapparition, the caster need only stand still for a moment to blend into envisions with astounding camouflage. This light-producing sorcery is elementary, but nonetheless demonstrates the achievements of mysticism in Ulasil. Such magic has been not developed even in Vinheim. The sorcery was part of everyday life in Ulasil.
Don't overemphasize it. You're fine.
Its effects resemble repair powder, which must have found its way into cultural loss of this land. Sorcery castle. White bark boosts sorcery attunement, but the sorceries of this land are gentle and not affected by intelligence. Oh.
I think you missed a spell.
Oh.
A funny spell.
A separate stealth spell from the hidden body. A skilled stealth sorcerer must be aware of his or her surroundings in which objects are prime candidates for imitation. Oh, is this fucking prop hunt?
Yes.
You can turn into a box.
That's amazing.
Flames guide.
So, we can talk a bit about Ulusilian magic here. First of all, Artorias is apparently just out there right now, and she even said, "From what time do you come from?" So, if you put two and two together, where are we, Pat?
We hopped back in time to her time onto that.
Correct. And then with the magic that they talk about, it's interesting because it has no intelligence basis. They're kind of natural in a way that pyromancy is natural. And what's also interesting is, one, the concept of, yeah, you can make things nearly invisible, but if you make it totally invisible, it ceases to exist, which is actually a really neat concept of that.
It's gotta have some kind of shredded reality, otherwise it goes...
Yeah, because that begs the question of, like, I don't interact with any particles in the air or some shit. Why am I not phasing through the ground or something like that?
Eyes up, boy.
Yeah, there'd be things around. And then, yeah, freaking Chameleon is the prop hunt one, where it will turn you into something that matches the environment you're in. So, if you're in a place that has pots and barrels, you may turn into a pot or a barrel. If you are in Sen's Fortress, you can turn into those statues, stuff like that. It's always for great fun. And they also have the light spell that is the other option to be able to light up the Tomb of the Giants. Which requires a fairly low intelligence. Like, you only need 14 to do it, so it's actually fairly reasonable to invest a little bit in that if you're already doing spellcasting, and save it so that you can just use the rest of your weapons.
Now, is this a area like the paint... I'm assuming this is not like the Painted World. You can come back here,
Oh yeah, you can come and go as you please.
Okay. Yeah, I will say the other part is, I haven't done much into, like, looking up lore videos and stuff like that, but more I've just kind of been reviewing the information, because admittedly beforehand, sometimes the information could go one ear out the other when I don't quite understand what the world...
Context is important.
Now that I have most of the context, it's like, okay, I think I'm understanding a lot of, like, more of the actual story of Dark Souls at this point, onto that, and I'm finding it really fascinating. I think, one retrospective that did bring up a really interesting point was, I forget his name right now, but it's the video of the day the world got good onto that, which is a retrospective of Dark Souls 1, and his just kind of interpretation of Blighttown on that, because he was basically talking about, like, think of Blighttown. It is a place below the sewers kind of deal. Locked away of, like, these people are below rats in terms of society kind of deal. Just come away. Kind of thing. It's like, is that really the world you want to defend onto it? Though they were also willing to throw you into a cell to burn to die onto that.
To be fair, this is not a place where most humans really come from. Like, we still have the entire Earth is around here. Like, there's other countries, continents, and peoples. Lordran is a whole different thing, because this is the land of the gods. This is what the gods have been rocking for a while. Like, the Earth is more than Lordran, even though it would imply otherwise.
Funny enough, we are basically in the same place we were earlier, or later time.
Yeah,
We
we've actually
moved
been in
backwards.
this zone before.
Yeah, this is... If you look at it on a macro level, the Royal Woods are very similar to the Darkroot areas.
And if you compare these Guardian leggings to the stone leggings right above them, you'll actually see that they are very similar.
Yeah. So these are probably, Stone Knights animated by Magic. Their enhanced leggings are oppressively heavy. So I'm assuming these are the same ones, just back when they were newer at that point. So
Yes.
That. Yeah.
And all these little farming scarecrow guys running around, they laid on ground for so long that they grew
Whoa!
forest.
Dragon!
Also, hey, dragon.
Oh, hello.
Actual dragon.
Actual dragon! Stop!
Bye.
Bye.
We'll put a pin in that for
You
now.
don't
That will be a problem for
just
later.
show a dragon and not expect to go fight it at some point on that.
That'll be a problem for later.
Crystal lizards apparently existed back then. Nice.
I hear something.
Yeah, we hear some storms. We hear some footsteps. We got some black goo on the ground.
Scooping. Hello.
I'm gonna find her back.
Hello.
Oh lord, he coming.
Gonna two-hand you.
Just get back.
Of course, just like in the future, they ragdoll so well.
I'm not gonna attempt that.
Fair enough.
That looks like just enough of an angle onto that. It's like, I feel like I could slip off. Maybe Crystal Cave
The jump is more lateral than vertical.
Well, it's like one of those, I have trust issues after Crystal Cave.
As you should. Seath is an asshole.
What an asshole.
I like to imagine that the crystal caves were not always a crystal cave, but Seath experiments turned it into that.
Probably.
I have no basis for this, but I like the idea that his experimenting went so aggressive that he just changed the landscape around his dukedom.
There is actually basis for that. The trees very close to the crystal caves are literally crystal.
I'm assuming
Just drop the crystal. That guy just confirmed that is not safe. Thank you,
I guess
Scarecrow.
maybe what I could say. Oh no!
You did not look!
Look before you leave. Also, you had a level worth of souls that you just now dropped.
Yeah, we're gonna go and we're gonna get that back.
Elizabeth watching what just happened, just like, this fool. Humans are so silly.
They'd be so quirky. But yeah, I guess I could take maybe Seath went to that cave to do his experiments away from his library as like his testing bed. But then maybe the crystals just kind of kept expanding till they eventually got to his library at that point on too.
Guys, you don't get it. This crystal shit tastes so good.
Like, that is where he was storing his immortality crystal, so it's quite possible that it was having an effect around it. Because the Greylands, probably because it was the unchanging Greylands, it wasn't being affected by anything. But once the original flame lit itself, then things started to have the ability to change.
Yeah, I don't think they're following me anymore. Yay.
I still hear them footsteps though.
My
Man, look
beautiful
at that
souls.
Look at all that goo. You probably don't want to lick that.
You're gonna take the long way around just to make sure, because that's a pretty healthy amount of souls on that.
I do like that you can tell by like the texture of your sword swing is that they are like straw. They are literally scarecrows because they're just built. They're just automaton scarecrows.
Like, you know, this sword especially should just already be cleaving through people to begin with. These guys especially on that.
They're attacking you with farming implements.
Yoink.
I gotta drop
Makes you wonder what changed that they started to get aggressive about it.
Oh,
Oh wait, probably all the black goo that's hanging around all over the place. I think
sir?
his AI broke.
Hold on, let's follow him. Where is he going?
Yeah, let's see where he goes. Will he walk off into the abyss?
We must experiment. Where is
What
he
happens
going?
when you follow all the weird mushroom things in Dark Souls? Where do they go?
This is wild, actually. His A.
Is that safe?
He didn't die,
Fine.
but he just keeps going. Did he just never perceive you, so he's just going on his route? That's incredible, actually.
You know what? He knew. He was like, you know what? I don't want to fight anymore. I'm going back home.
Oh man, it's a freaking rock, man. I don't want to deal with that.
He's a literal living rock.
So you want to try? We'll try for that item again.
I'm just
Yeah,
seeing where
sure.
is.
Gotta remember to jump this time.
Is it the other way?
No, no, it was that way. You
No,
just had
I think it's a proper. You do have to proper jump for it. I think.
You have to jump, man.
Okay. Gonna line up the job. Okay. Okay. Got it.
That is the nice thing about jumping in this game is that your weight doesn't actually affect your jump arc. The only thing that really changes is the distance it'll take you to get to it when you're sprinting. So yeah, you can see the stone helmet now in its full glory.
Yeah. Would wear it if it wasn't for the fact that this Monarch's mask is how I'm able to wear all this shit right now.
I mean, that just means you get to wear it and roll. Like,
Let's
playstyles mean you can do what you want.
Yep. Nope.
Yeah.
Hey, it's still a medium roll, or rather, it's a heavy roll, but it's not an impossible roll. You can still use that if you wanted.
It's
Yeah,
a
but that
little
mask
bit
is
more
too-
defense, but I'm not really hurting for that too much at this point. On
Also, it's the dad mask.
that.
Oh, someone fell off a cliff.
Okay.
Was it that stone guy?
Nah, that was only 200 souls. That was probably a scarecrow.
My eyes were playing tricks on me. I thought that puddle was a pit.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro's
You know what?
mind his
Fair
own
enough.
business.
Let their mind know.
yeah, these guys are just doing their job. Gold coin.
Oh, now.
Is it-
Okay,
oh, wait.
fine.
Not. Well,
Yo,
now
does that guy have a gold coin? Get it!
They finished their duties. Now it's time to kill. No, they want to get rid of your stupid yee ass haircut.
We're gonna take some off the top.
Giants.
Nah, just golems. Giants aren't a complete other species of creature.
Some giants have a hole where their face should be.
What the
Now you understand what happens when you fight for Dario. Yeah, don't sleep on these guys just because you hit hard. They can hit hard too.
Okay, understood.
You are
Yeah,
fighting a similar weight class.
When they throw-
a worthy opponent.
Yeah, it's straight up ground pound into power geyser.
Someone who's as strong as me.
Yeah. Now, we can also explain that for availability of this zone, you can go here as soon as you defeat Ornstein and Smo.
Oh, really? As soon as the second half of the game starts? Okay.
Yeah, because
Yep.
Tendon is behind, is like right in seat front door.
Yeah, which means some people can show up here at the level that they fought Ornstein and Smo at, and that is a very different experience than what you are having right now. Now, if you know what you're doing, then obviously it's not that bad, but for a first-time experience, it could be a hell of a welcome.
I kind of always hear that FromSoft DLC is always kind of in a weird position of, like, what's the best time to actually do it kind of deal on that.
DS3 does give you... I feel like DS3 tells you pretty fairly when you should be doing the DLCs, or at least when they recommend you do it. Like, the first DLC, you can enter it as early as, like, before you fight your first major, here's the thing you need boss. But the game also quickly tells you, we recommend coming here once you've seen the tail end of the game, like once you're in the final act. But you can absolutely just dick around in there, maybe dip your toes in for a bit, get some good shit, and come back later.
I know the big one is Bloodborne onto that, mostly because a lot of people say that Bloodborne's final DLC boss might, before Elden Ring, was probably the hardest FromSoft fight onto that.
It's pretty up there.
Yeah. I mean, well, both... It's got two bosses that are just you've got the hardest boss and the most asshole boss.
I think the one is like, it's like a white creature on a lake or something like that.
That's the hardest.
Yeah.
Then there's the asshole.
Be ready for the power geyser.
Yep.
Oh, he didn't. Oh yeah, I forgot they can freaking mix you up. Well, there goes 50k.
Ah, shit. Damn it.
Don't worry, you're strong enough. That's one level.
Yeah. Still,
I wanted I just wanted the soul.
But yeah, FromSoft definitely has a bit of a power creep issue with their games because they definitely made a lot of them with the acknowledgement that people got good at the game beforehand. So they kind of tuned for that kind of skill level. And boy, did it hit its peak with Bloodborne.
Like, I still would, like... They still more or less follow the difficult but fair. It's just the margin for error gets smaller and smaller.
Yeah. I
do think that's a bit of a problem.
Onto that.
I do feel like that does get up to an edge of like, okay, this is a little too much, but yeah.
I still haven't played Shadow of the Erdtree, so from what I've heard of Shadow of the Erdtree, that is the breaking point. Like, that is as far as you can go.
Yeah. I know, I think Max was talking a little bit about it because, like, design for FromSoft bosses is kind of weird because, like, there's kind of a scale onto it. Like, Sekiro's kind of on far one end where bosses can only really be designed in one way because you only have really one way of fighting. And then Elden Ring might be on, like, the far other end where it's like, you almost have too many options for bosses. So they have to still design the boss around all those different kinds of ways that people could potentially be fighting that kind of deal onto that. And, sorry.
Elden Ring has half a bajillion ways to do a billion damage. So the game basically is scaled to expect you to be able to do that.
Yeah. That he felt like Bloodborne was probably the closest a Souls game has been to in the middle of, there are plenty of options, but like there's only a finite amount so that they can still kind of tune the boss around what options you have on that.
Yeah,
I feel like Bloodborne's flowchart of combat is so, I wouldn't say strict, but it's definitely so defined that even the variations you can do still live in that flowchart. So it's still easy to design the bosses around what a player is expected to be able to do.
Yeah, like, there are much fewer weapons in Bloodborne, which makes finding a weapon a much more major event.
Yeah. I still don't agree with the fact that they put one of the weapons in optional area that almost requires multiple playthroughs to even get into.
Beast Claws?
Yeah. 'Cause they're a neat weapon, but they require so much extra work to get to that you're basically playing the game again to get to them.
I did get the Beast Claws on my more recent run, so I don't think it's too bad to get, but we'll see with my practice run how fucked up it is. Because Chalice dungeons are going to be an off-screen thing for when you want to farm.
That is a thing for you to enjoy on your own time, because trying to spend time on stream for that is basically like, do you want to play some Binding of Isaac? It's not that much random, but still just like, yeah, no, this is just you dungeon crawling.
Like, and there's a fun to it until they start getting obnoxious.
Yeah. Especially when it's like, you need this ingredient to get to this place, and then you need this item from here, which means you probably have to go to this portion of the story to grab this. And also this one is in low demand, so that you have to maybe do multiple playthroughs to get enough for a place, and it's just like, I get it, this is the replay value, but oh my god.
Yeah, and like, you gather all these materials, all this bullshit, and the chalice, and what do you get? The game fucks you in the ass so hard as soon as you enter the front door that your health is now half.
There is one variation of a dungeon where it's like, yeah, you have half health for the whole thing.
And the end bosses for it all hit like trucks normally.
Yeah.
Fuck
Like, there's
you,
some cool bosses
Watchdog,
in there.
fuck you, dude.
Oh yeah, fucking Watchdog. There is some cool bosses in there. The hell, the lowest layer boss is a really cool one to fight. Wow, it was a test of patience at times just to get to them. Bloodborne's a good game.
It's amazing. Chalice dungeons are...
There's something that most people don't even really interact with, because it is just 100% optional.
DS3, it's
Yeah,
mainly just following a specific quest line.
But unfortunately, like, so many people default to following a guide to do it. It is definitely a little annoying in that way. It definitely hits the stride of FromSoft's quest lines have become too convoluted for the natural player progression.
Like, that, I feel like that quest line is definitely built for a second playthrough, given how different the ending is.
Yeah,
Like,
but everyone tries to do it first because it is the most interesting in concept, but that's the stream problem of we are only gonna play this game once probably.
No, God!
Man, forget ONS. This is the true tag team trouble.
Jesus! I am definitely regretting with that boss. I should have just gone to this part.
Well, hindsight's 20/20. Except for every day that moves past, then you start to add a number to it.
Oh, was that 4 deaths to those, or did we die?
I think that's the 4th one so far, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I saw it. I was taking care of stuff in the background, so I must have missed
My
one.
count's at 195 right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
So
use the
far, the
restroom
deaths
real
this
fast.
stream have been that one fall, and then the rest have been to those guys off that.
Yeah, imagine if those goobers are what take you to 200.
They might. This rate, I'm just like, alright. And keep in mind, this is with Havel set onto that for how much damage they fucking do on that. What's up, my doodler? Run. Hey. Bonk. Bonk. Bonk.
Overhead. Overhead. Overhead.
Lost like that will help.
Do you only bait one? Okay, no, they both aggro.
Yeah, I think they just both aggro at the same time. Can I? That.
Fuck all. They're made of stone. They're made of stone. It's not gonna work. Gug. One.
Ah, there we
There
go.
we go.
Okay.
Kick that guy's corpse off a cliff. Alright, buddy. Come with me. We're going. Send you over.
Long live the king.
Why?
Damn. Well, the light didn't know what to do
Well,
with him for a
ragdoll.
second.
Magic elevator.
Okay.
No, sweet, you made it here.
Okay.
No, you're good. This will be a surprise tool used later.
That'll probably be the next round. Is that
I recommend you hit up that. I recommend you hit up that before you go through any fog walls.
Is it?
It's a man.
A man
Bloodborne?
from
Let me guess.
Bloodborne?
Snatched by a shadowy limb and dragged off to the past?
Well, yes.
Yes, of course. Exactly what happened to me. We are both
Another time
strangers
traveler.
in this strange land. But at least now there are two of us.
I love this
Did
guy's
you
voice.
happen across Knight Artorias?
Not yet.
The legendary abyss walker from the old tales. Well, if you haven't, it's just as well. He's a colorless sort, if you ask me.
You know this is in the Europe if they're putting that U in color.
So, what did that giant mushroom make you do? Not that I care. It's none of my business.
I'm getting vibes from this guy.
I've little to talk about, really. Oh, you know me. What do I know?
what's this guy's name so I can look up?
I believe it's Chester?
So long.
I'm looking it up right now, too, actually.
Is that dude supposed to
Yeah.
be a Bloodborne reference, or is he just
No.
some guy?
He- in terms of
Just a
lore,
guy.
he's kind of an enigma. Like, he's a man out of time, but, like, kind of just a question mark where he comes from.
He's just some other dude that was pulled from another time, just
Must
like
be
you.
like way beyond the time of when Dark Souls actually takes place or something like that. Well, I was saying, Brandon, if it like maybe it was like a reference, like a planting of seeds for Bloodborne or something like that kind of deal. You know.
What's more likely is, and this is kind of something you see when you look at Fromsoft games as a whole, is he's likely the design interest of the end of the game that then bled into what the design philosophy for Bloodborne was. Because some of these bosses you'll see, and then if you jump into Bloodborne, you'll see like, oh, I can see a through line through some of these designs. It's kind of just like the, it's like looking at the in-between pages of freaking a JoJo part, where you see where Araki was at the time, and it's just how it was more or less transferred right into the next game. Introduced.
Man.
Established. Maybe. He's looking pretty stinky.
Carrying the dude on the back. Okay.
Here, watch the score.
Yep,
Yes,
Knight
Knight
Artorias.
Artorias.
It's the man!
The myth
Ladies
is
and
the
gentlemen,
legend.
we have a special expedition match against a Hall of Famer!
Ew,
Also pocket
gross.
sand. He's got pocket sand.
Whoa! Wow!
Yeah, no.
Wow! Wow! Holy!
You are now actually fighting a fighting game character.
Okay. You were talking about
You can
design
al-
philosophy, and later on, yeah, he's moving like a
Yep.
Bloodborne character.
The blood.
This guy's the template.
Yeah, I know the joke is that DS3 was the start of the blood fortification of the series. It kind of started here.
Oh yeah, no. Artorias set a lot of standards for
I
good
love
or
that
bad
overhead.
depending on preference. Like he's a great fight, but like yeah, no, he set a standard.
He is a Hall of Famer.
Okay. Oh man,
Now
this is quite.
the Guardian was the bouncer. This guy is the actual headliner.
You are in the main event.
Is this the true boss of the DLC?
Well,
No.
there's much more to the DLC.
Okay.
Frankly, there's even harder bosses in the DLC, but this is the best one.
Okay, I'm
in
just
my
kind of surprised
opinion.
because I felt like this would be like the entire thing that the DLC area would be all around was Artorias.
Given
That's
that
what you would think.
Yeah, he's the title of the expansion.
So did you open up the shortcut?
I'm not sure which.
I'm pretty sure there's a shortcut after you see Chester over there.
I think he just kind of went back to the fog wall.
That might lead to places.
Not
Yeah, I
activate?
think this is where the shortcut would be if you had activated it.
What's upstairs?
Oh, it's some guy. Oh,
Guardian. Ah, yeah.
oh
I think
lol,
it's the
here they
first
come.
time- Yeah, I think it's the first time they do we spread an entire armor set out
we're
to collect it all.
Oh god.
Oh, this is not happening.
No, this is dire.
Fuck.
That's the certified Dark Souls moment there. I'm gonna sprint to a zone. Dead
I
end.
was seeing if I could maybe survive that fall onto.
Nah, I'm pretty sure that will hit the instant kill death flag.
Okay, well at least now I know where I'm going, so I think I can run past those golden zones to that.
Yeah.
And hopefully get that shortcut opened up. I feel like my build was not meant for Artorias.
Not necessarily, but you just need to have a chance to absorb what he's doing.
Yeah, but it's just like, oh, holy shit!
Like I could very clearly see the flailing you had going on because you did not know what to expect yet.
You were a fish that just got pulled out of his nice, comfortable pond.
'Cause I think especially I've been kind of breezing through a lot of the other bosses, and Artorias just comes in with the steel chair
Coming
at
in with
Mach
a
5.
vibe check.
Yeah. Now, Pat, imagine the vibe. What do you call it? The vibe. What's the word I'm wanting to look for? The vibe spectrum that you encounter if you go here before you do the last zones of the base game. You would be like, wow, what the fuck happened?
These guys, man, they really don't make them like they used to.
Artorias
Yeah.
just feel like the big lipped alligator moment of the experience.
Which Ace jokes, but also like that's kind of the whole point of Dark Souls is that things got worse over time. You're
Ooh,
fighting
game
like
time.
the dregs of what used to be the heyday of everything.
Like, Ulysses, I think, was still in the decline. But the Knights were still a thing at this point.
Okay, so there's your shortcut.
Goodbye.
Like, Like, we got like a ground zero of the Dark Soul starting to show its influence through the Abyss. But like, we're still in the Age of Fire. There's still dragons around. The Knights of Gwyn are still here. So yeah, I think that's the main shortcut, and I think that's like another one.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how do you activate.
You should be able to just walk on it.
Yeah, the button on front summons the elevator.
Yeah. They start to do a lot more of that in the future games.
I just gotta remember to keep sending that one back up.
Yeah, that way you can avoid the Backstreet Gang.
Alright.
So yeah, so like Chester just said, Artorias, a bit of a colorless sword, but I don't think he was always like that.
Alright, Artorias, round 2!
I love
Round two.
his jumping overhead, by the way. You
Alrighty.
can get a skill for that in Elden Ring.
Oh yeah,
Oh my god!
that's how you can tell he's an anime fighting game character. Got to go for that jumping heavy. His HP pool isn't massive.
Yeah, that overhead.
Okay.
You can get that as a skill in Elden Ring, and I love it.
Hey, Pat, how do you like install characters?
Whoa!
He's learning, chat!
He was built for this. Get away.
Get away from me, good sir!
Where I need to drink my sunny day!
My god!
Okay, you had enough poise to be able to walk past that. Full stinger. Good follow up. Oh.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
yo.
Overhead.
Good roll.
Okay, he
Good
kind
follow
of moves in a similar way to Malenia.
He's angry. Install.
Oh shit, well done.
Round 3.
The damage has increased yet again. Oh, you cut that close. That was almost too early. We got a stagger.
That was
swing.
bad green. That was bad green.
You have one last heal. Ah, the delay.
Fuck that.
Overhead!
Yeah, you got this plenty, but you guys are on equal ground, literally.
Okay. Alright. His ass is going down this time on that.
Yeah, no, your build is actually quite tuned for Artorias.
Yeah. It's mostly it's the biggest thing I gotta worry about is if I decide to go for a R2 onto that, because that's a lot of stamina taken out, and if he does the 3 swing, I don't like that's cutting it really close on my stamina at that point. I am learning
Sometimes
very
you just
quick.
gotta dodge,
I
dodge,
think
poke.
with this guy, just don't even bother trying to shield it, because it's just not worth the stamina or the damage taken.
For a medium shield build, yeah, it's gonna be ideal for specific attacks. Like, Artorias can ask you to use your entire moveset properly.
Like, I assume if you're using, like, a great shield or something like that, it would probably be effective on that, but...
Oh, Pat.
Yeah.
If you commit to a proper Great Shield build, he cannot hurt you. Like, that is he's kind of built with your current moveset in mind. Yeah, it will not do it right away. Like, if you ever watch Plague of Gripes Let's Plague series, his discussion of Artorias as a lore character is him standing with a great shield, talking to his face about Artorias' lore while not even fighting the fight, because that is a option that could be done. And that's kind of what's amazing about Dark Souls 1, is that those kinds of stupid things are viable. Got a little bit of a clip there.
I keep thinking that's Melania's waterfowl dance. Pocket sand!
Well, he canceled out of that fast.
Ra is doing Roman cancels.
Doing a lot of get away from me's.
Damn it, big him. Alright, go. That stab is probably gonna be, like, my best bet on that.
Alright, install. You can interrupt that, but you have to like recognize it right away and then get in. Good distance. Good follow-up.
Oh, that's overhead.
Yeah, if he's going for overhead, it's best to dodge to the sides.
Yeah, I recognized it too late on that.
Especially because you have to remember, yeah, you have to remember he can hit. He can do a 4-hit jump combo. You saw it at the start of the fight last time.
That's what was making me panic onto that. I was just like,
yeah, you have to read the body language.
You have to read when Melania is floating for like half a second in the air, and you know the blender's coming.
I for the bits I know about Melania, I just think of the one dude like looking up crying to the image of that.
Yes, that is the Melania experience right there. You know Waterfowl Dance is coming, and there's nothing you can do to stop it unless you brought Frost.
Just have to look and accept on that.
You like, I think I have dodged that successfully before, but after that I just started bringing frost pots and just using them to interrupt her.
They exist to be used.
Yep, and like it's not even to get frost on her, it's just it does enough frost damage to stagger her.
Okay, this is what, round 4?
Round 4.
Yep. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, will Knight Artorias be the one to get the legendary 200? And on Sapadula!
I do like that the corpse of the monster that he freaking killed at the start of the fight is just hanging out there. Oh, hey, we got a,
Yeah, was that a Miracle Wrestling?
Yeah. Oh, we went for the twofer.
Cool.
Shame you're not me. Alright, install is activated.
Don't worry
unlock
on
onto
the
him, please?
ground.
You were a little far
Don't
away.
worry about the...
Oh, ooh, you almost were too early. Oh, you got lucky.
What the hell?
Hitboxes are surprisingly good.
For as jank as some Dark Souls hitboxes can be, sometimes you do get the occasional hitbox porn.
Alright, one. He did not go for a follow-up, but he did go for the stab. Oh.
Bro,
you were-
Nice. That wake up. He's gonna go for another install.
Please say lock onto him, Samadula.
One,
Oh, fuck, right.
two.
Ooh.
It's like the game can read that you did an input that wasn't an evasion, so he goes for the next one.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is 200!
Oh my god! Fifth time's the charm. Fifth time's the charm. Oh my god, the boss is giving me trouble in Dark Souls again. I feel alive!
And that's the high that the series instills in people.
I haven't felt this since ONS.
Well, I'm gonna boot up my character so I can make my way to Artorias as well. Now, actually, after the stream is over, I'm gonna go grab a freaking video, because there's a couple of YouTubers that will mod the various video games and have NPCs fight each other for some cockfight stuff. And they'll do some weird variations. One variation that someone did is they took this Artorias fight and just had every single person that ever shows up to Firelink Shrine fight him at the same time. Let's just say the spellcasters do some heavy lifting.
Alright, round 5!
Pocket sand. Thank God he doesn't have any like debuffs he puts on you, otherwise that'd be real annoying. Some delay swipes. Pocket sand over the head. Oh, getting through the getaway. Raging Wolf. Okay, he's probably gonna go for the install.
Come on. Hit me!
I mean, you don't want him to do that, but hey, whatever you're into.
Ah, damn. Well, he hit me.
Like you're pretty consistently gained him to like 1 or 2 hits left, so it really is just a matter of getting that
Closing it
acclimation, and then you have him.
Okay.
Okay.
Do it again.
Yeah, I'm assuming Artorias is probably also a really highly regarded boss onto that too.
Oh, he's the best boss in the game. Like for whatever standards he start to set for the high level bosses of the future games, he is inarguably the best boss in this game, outside of preference.
I gotta imagine that like a dex build versus him's gotta be probably really fun onto that.
Really, the biggest difference is that you're probably still doing a lot of the dodge rolling that you're doing for most of the other things. It's just the type of damage you're doing is not based on poise.
Yeah.
Like you're going less for trades
like,
and more just
getting more of your
built-up
little
damage.
hits in, trying to dodge in and out of his attacks and stuff like that kind of thing.
Well, dex weapons aren't that low on damage when you really think about it. It's just they don't have the poise to just ignore getting hit.
A lot of the time, dex weapons, what they lack in poise, usually make up for something else. Like katanas, which are the big boy dex weapon, usually have a bleed component to them, which incentivizes staying in.
Like Monster Hunter is actually the traditional idea of fast weapons do small damage that builds up to a thing, whereas the big weapons do big damage. This game is kind of just big damage of a different flavor when you actually get down to how they tune it.
It really just comes down to, do you like the moveset and what stats are you building?
Yeah. Which is a little less interesting when you get down to brass tacks, but like ultimately it's a video game, it's what it is. The biggest issue is just I want to play around with multiple weapons, and the game's like, no! Pick one.
I did take a look at a few of the Bloodborne ones. I think I have the 2 picked out that I would be interested in messing around with onto that. Those would be the long scythe onto it, like the proper Reaper scythe, and the cane onto that.
Puts hand on shoulder. Pat. I have to spoil this for you. That scythe is only available after you beat the game.
Yeah, and
I hate it too.
And honestly, the cane is not great.
Ah, damn.
Like everything is viable in Bloodborne, but there is a hierarchy.
Honestly, I would never recommend the threaded cane for a first playthrough.
Okay.
It's got style, but its utility is not ideal.
I think
honestly, Pat, you would be good to stick with strength weapons, because the strength weapons in Bloodborne aren't what you think.
Okay, because, like, I don't want to do quite the same, play style onto that. I definitely want to be a lot more nimble in Bloodborne.
Don't worry. Regardless if you're using, like, a tiny-ass cane or a big-ass sword, that don't stop how your movement works.
Like Bloodborne is always tuned for the same evasive options. That is the core of the gameplay.
Yeah, like, it's a lot simpler in terms of a lot of its underlying systems. Like, there's no quick wait, there are less stats, less weapons. Let me think. What else is there?
Less lore, I joke.
Yeah. I mean, it's only like one game.
Well, even compared to Dark Souls 1, arguably.
Oh, that was not enough.
Yeah, you had a smidge more. Lay him out with some fireballs. Fireball him.
You're feeling spicy.
Okay, not enough.
Well, too late.
Yep. You overthought it.
Honestly, you might want to get rid of Fire Tempest. It's not doing it, Chief.
It's not going to be helpful, especially for bosses.
Like, it might work for the last guy, just for how big he is.
And you did it.
You did it!
You could throw a fireball on his burning corpse. Alright, let's
Point down.
read that soul. That's a normal item. He is just a knight. Also, look. That's the Guardian Soul. If you want to read that, actually, we never read that.
Guardian Soul. Soul of white-winged lion, sanctuary watchkeeper who dread the spread of the abyss. The Guardian exhibited the traits of several animals other than lions, suggesting that it was no ordinary beast, but rather closer to beings known as demons.
So,
Which is curious, considering
Also-
I don't think Quelaag fucked it up for everyone, or well, whatever her mother's name is.
Soul of Artonius. Soul of
Artonius comes back! The return of Artonius!
Artorius.
I'm gonna get him.
God.
Go ahead! Use the threaded cane. Go for it.
I'm gonna make an alt character, and when we do freaking Dark Souls 2 or 3, I'm making my character Artonius.
Hello, I am Antonius.
Hello, I am Artonius.
You better be like full like cool ass armor, except the silly fucking hat you find.
Soul of Lord Quint's Knight Artorius, who was consumed by the abyss. The legend is that Artorius repelled the abyss, only told half the story. It seems that he was defeated and his honor preserved by some unsung hero who is the true victor over the abyss.
So, the stories were not true. Artorius did not, in fact, successfully walk the abyss and stop it. He lost hard, actually.
He got his ass kicked.
He got his ass kicked by this guy.
He went down and got his arm busted, and then he got covered in goop, and then just became a wild beast.
I'm sorry.
And then was finished off by some human from a different era.
Finished off by this guy.
Yeah, freaking a blue raisin killed him.
Also, go back. There were other things past there. You tunnel visioned on bonfire.
I wonder if it loaded, or you have to reload the zone for this. Also, yeah, there is these doors.
Oh yeah, so using that soul, you can get, hear me out, a third Artorius sword.
It's also stupid to try and build for.
Yeah, just like it is, you are dedicating to it or not at all.
Like Artorius is as cool as Artorius as a boss fight is, and as an aesthetic. The devs really didn't want you to play with his stuff without knowing prior.
Yeah, like later.
Also,
like,
have a listen. Actually, wait. I want to give. You hear that?
Like some kind of knife?
Someone's using.
Someone's doing something. Well, keep that in mind. It's not a blacksmith, but that is something to keep in
Sharpening a
mind.
knife of some kind, or...
I'm gonna tell you
Alright,
now
continue.
that Artorius' sword does appear in later games, but they
Of course
learned their
it does.
lesson when it. Yeah, but they learned their lesson and made it so that the stat lines were less quirky. It's like
it's nice that this game is a bit quirky, but there's also sometimes where it's just like, I don't want to have to go to New Game Plus to be able to play around with this thing.
Hell is that?
All right, Pat. Let's have a read of that item.
Oh, it's all the way up.
There it is.
Online play. Quit battle.
Stoicism.
Victory in this battle once led to ancient Orlando, but even in the absence of its overseer, capitalization is a disgrace.
Capitulation, I believe.
Capitulation. In the name of the warrior's honor, we quickly resort to using this crystal.
Welcome to the PvP arena.
Oh.
That no one actually used, unless they were feeling quirky that day.
Fire, set number of combatants at second match. 3 types. Full team deathmatch. Warrior with the most kills receives a crown equal to the kills, and all warriors' tiny crowns a draw. Battle is timed. At the win, the donor weighs the crown. Earn consecutive wins at the lack of legends.
And then you can see who probably are a bunch of cheaters. Okay, no, these are actually reasonable.
Giant child.
Some of these are probably still stupid because look at the power gap between 3rd and 2nd place. Like some people are good, but also a win streak of 21 and 24 versus your more average 10 to 11s. Now, in the original game, that was absolutely the hall of cheaters, and even more so in Demon Souls, because there's some people with like 999 stats on their things. It's like, yeah, this is some bullshit.
Hell is that?
Welcome.
That's a good question. Feel free to explore.
Welcome to Ullasil Township.
Behold, this is what happens when you get a little too dark in your life.
Oh, you still have a little tiny sliver. Okay, I need to do 2 strengths on you guys.
They're decently bulky.
Look there, what? Nope.
Nope. So, Age of Dark, huh? Everyone looks like this, huh? if we're lucky, huh?
Okay.
These guys got extra joints in their arms. Freaking making noises like a gremlin in freaking Final Fantasy 14. Also, someone screaming in pain in the distance.
Fun.
This is where you want to take your summer vacation, yeah? Willseal was a kind place. Everyone used their nice magic for farming and playing silly tricks on each other like they lived at the freaking Shire or some shit. Now everyone's a ghoul.
Ooh.
I'll wager that message probably said, be wary of left.
Let's see.
Nailed it! That freaking laugh. Oh, right, I was going to look up the VA for Chester.
I think I already know.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
We're back.
Now, Pat, I don't mean to alarm you, but say hello to one of the best items in the game. No. Let him hear it. Let him hear it. It is a usable item. Shut up, dude, in the background. we need to bask in this.
What the hell is that?
It's gonna be like in the middle of the pack. There it is.
Head carving of Archie's by Go in his imprisonment. Go imparts an emotion to each and very completed carving, which helps him achieve personal enlightenment. When a head is disturbed, it speaks reflecting an emotion converted. This head says, very good, have another look. Does it appear to be quite jovial?
Use it.
Use that item.
Very good.
It's so good.
Where were you?
These are your emotes that you can use to properly communicate with people.
Does
And
it
yes,
just
it is infinite use.
okay, good. Alright.
If you really want to be an asshole, put that in your item bar to do it like after a boss.
I do think maybe okay. I was gonna say maybe one time if like either if we got time to kill before the final boss or something like that, maybe just do a little invading or something like that just to show it off.
If you want to open up to PvP.
Whoa!
Anyway.
Dark damage.
Yeah, get a taste of the dark that you are thinking about inflicting onto the world later. Sir, are you aware that your eyes glow in the dark?
They do? Amazing!
Oh man. The Great Hall of Burke looking a little nasty.
Rubbish!
Epic Universe, year 2256.
This is just Dark Universe.
Ew, icky pooey.
Oh, yeah,
Why is the steak so good?
While I was muted, I was getting my pizza and garlic bread.
Nice.
I have white pizza, lathered in garlic oil, and garlic bread, because I didn't want to get breadsticks because Vinny drowns that shit in garlic. And like, I mean drown as in it's liquid. Tastes amazing.
Also, I found the voice actor who voices Chester. It is William Houston, known for voicing Durja and the Gatekeeper in Bloodborne.
Yeah, I believe he also voices
Osiris in
yeah.
Dark Souls 3, and a
Vendrick.
character of note in the Horizon games.
Yeah, also I think he voices Vendrick in PS2.
Run,
When I saw his list, he seems to do mostly live action stuff.
Yeah, that's the case for a lot of Dark Souls actors, honestly. Or FromSoft, I should say. Most of them tend to be either radio voices or live action.
Yeah.
Or in the wacky trifecta of they do FromSoft stuff, Xenoblade stuff, 14 stuff.
Yeah. Well, I think a lot of them tend to not really go for video game actors, but more like stage play actors and that kind of thing on that for... Disasters
kind
are
of training.
gone after being the... Okay, so...
Someone was Gravelording.
There's some Gravelord stuff going on.
Beat the summoner onto that.
Yeah, they were just dealt with.
There might be a random enemy that looks interesting. Try light. Need light. Kill this man.
Right!
And his friend. You did a freaking full-on dance.
What the hell was that?
Alright, so, light. It was actually right underneath the mask of the father.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
Oh. Next level illusionary walls. Which, if you remember the spells that we read from Ulasil, light-based sorceries and illusions are the namesake of the area.
You're too bright! I think you can jump that. No, you can't.
If you had a different angle, maybe.
Yeah.
Go ahead and take this off until you think you need it again. You're gonna want your dad powers.
The power of dad.
Nope, that's not enough controller.
Right.
You're too cool.
If only you could be so transcendent.
You're long. But forces the crown on you.
But someone is having a grand old time.
Yeah.
Is that
I
Jason?
yeah, I know. Did Jason teleport back in time?
Maybe.
Yep.
What poor bastard back then got turned into a mimic?
Yo, next swipe. You have no heals, by the way.
Yeah, you haven't kindled up the last bonfire, so you're working with the base level.
To be honest, I thought we would have seen the boss by now when I initially thought on that.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
a little
no,
front-loaded when it comes to the bosses of this DLC, and then they really make you wait for the rest.
What are your thoughts on white pizza?
I like white pizza.
White pizza? I like it. I don't get it often, but I like it.
Butter?
How much garlic Vinny uses in his stuff. Vampires just must not like me. It's like, I don't know if human beings were meant to have this much garlic in their blood system.
I highly doubt it. Also,
Yeah,
you are a very self-proclaimed string being. I don't think these vampires would care much for you either way.
I mean, I imagine I'd be like,
what is there, like only a leader out of this kid? That ain't worth it.
I mean, it'd be like a quick top off, like 2-second snack. It'd be just a quickie. Just nom. All right, moving on.
These guys were worrying me because they were moving on to the... I'll get to wherever you are, be quiet.
Shut up! Oh, by the way, the Sanctuary Guardian Soul has no actual use. It has no boss weapon attached to it.
There's no boss weapon.
No boss weapon, no spell, nothing. Just, you can feel free to eat it.
Yeah, nom. Unfortunately, when it comes to any lore speculation stuff, the Sanctuary Guardian's fairly uninteresting because it's just a chimera. Like, there's nothing here.
They just want an excuse to make a chimera.
Yeah, they had a sick chimera design. They were like, we want to use this somewhere. Which, like, fair enough, but also, like, yeah.
How many souls does this give on the...
No idea. Eat it.
10k, I think.
Probably. Okay.
And let's pop on a crowd net or... Two brave warriors.
Shut the hell up! Just reminded of the incoherent laughing and noises you hear from behind doors in Bloodborne.
They were really into that at the time.
Yeah, let's get Firestorm out of here. I mean, combustion isn't bad. The main thing you'd probably use it is for the stat. It's very quick.
Ah.
Yeah,
it's
like this is a butter spell for pyromancers.
Yeah, think of it like just a melee fire option.
Yeah, it's to the point that pyromancy flames in DS3 just come with it baked in.
Ah. I hear more screaming. Whoa.
Yeah, don't sleep on them. That might be tough, but they do hit hard.
I didn't realize those were casters onto that. Oh, my, ow.
Yeah. Behold, the tools of your dust got poisoned. That's funny.
Nice. It's always funny when that happens.
Behold the spell of big favorites for people that like to be freaking early levels invading gank squads of just hello new player or someone that's starting a fresh file, zap, dead.
Would you like Farewell?
Did you have fun? No? Well, I don't care.
Yeah. Beyond that stigma, it is a very solid spell.
Oh yeah, no, it's great.
Like, Dark Orb is it's one of the bread and butter spells alongside, like, Fire Orb, bigger Fire Orb, sometimes a weirdo fire orb, depending on the game. This elevator I've seen so many shenanigans on.
Oh yeah.
It's just primed for bullshit.
Let's see how my Artorias fights go. Hey Tony.
Tony? Yo, what was that backstep?
Oh, fine. Damn. Is it? Why am I imagining Artorias like
With an
fucking
Italian accent.
no, just doing like the Italian hand thing.
As an Italian, I will allow it. You get one use of the pass.
Post of the day, y'all know what to do.
Just Artorias colored with the freaking Italian flag.
No,
Oh,
like
no,
you know the
look.
box art of Prepare to Die issue with him on to it, just Photoshop the Italian flag right behind him.
No,
I
no, we need. I need to commission Sophie where it's Artorias, but he's wearing a freaking exercise sweatsuit.
I'm thinking of Artorias like he's wearing an apron that just says, recipe? What recipe? I'm Italian. Very brave child.
So I'm doing the Great Shield strategy with Artorias. Yep, pretty valid. Those are some nice movesets you got there.
That monster there? Yep. The hell? Whoa! Holy shit!
Behold, whatever the fuck this thing is.
Yeah, I got no fucking clue. We need to upgrade that fucking pyromancy flame, or not at this point.
Yeah, probably upgrade.
Like, where is that pyromancy flame at right now?
It's like not even good enough to actually meet Quelana.
Under your equipment.
How's Artorias like lightning? It would help if it hit.
6.
+6. Yeah, that's way behind where a pyromancy probably should be at this point.
Okay, at our next bonfire, we'll enhance it again.
You have to go talk to Quelana.
Ah, damn.
It has to be done by one of the pyromancy teachers.
Hello!
Goodbye.
Alright, that was a hitbox. Like, you barely missed, and that guy was just like, alright.
On fire!
Also, this is a prison.
Welcome to
And,
the Lucille prison.
Someone tunneled in or out.
Also, it's a little wild that this place was apparently pretty nice and chill and stuff, but then they built a prison.
Go ahead, kindle this one. Oh, right, I'm hollowed. Shit. Okay, hold on.
Yep. Also, yeah, that enemy you killed was just the chained prisoner. We don't know what his deal is, but it's pretty freaky.
Fire ahead. Here.
So, really taking the environment here.
Chasm
Welcome
of
to
the
the Chasm of the Abyss.
Welcome to the Abyss again. Before it was just a void. There used to be stuff here.
That's just light.
Yep. Just some old prism stones.
Oh, your caster's over there.
Welcome to one of the hardest encounters in the game, arguably, actually.
Oh, no.
Anyone else hear that in the distance? I think something's saying, "You're taking too long."
Oh, it did not hit. It did not get it. Ah!
Here comes the Dark Orb. Nope.
Yeah, keep moving. Also, you're missing an item that would actually make a lot of this zone a bit easier. May want to do some more exploring about what you call it, the Ulasil Township proper. So at the other bonfire. Explore as you will here, but there is a key item that you're gonna want to go back and get. You could teleport to the earlier bonfire if you wanted to, but yeah.
I'll go and do that then. Frankly, easier than dealing with these guys again. I'm gonna assume it's probably below where the caster was.
There's some paths that you just didn't take yet.
Is it above ground or below ground?
Above ground.
That standable over there?
There is a message on there.
I love DS1's sometimes questionable, like, architecture. Man, Vinny literally took an entire baguette and turned that entirely into garlic bread. Didn't even slice it half down the middle. Like, this is imagine a foot-long hoagie bread, except instead of, like, all the fillings, they made it into garlic bread. Which, I mean, is not uncommon, but they didn't even split it down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is gonna be tricky. Eat that dark orb like a champ.
But don't eat too many. You'll get a tummy ache.
Not a stubby ache.
Come with me, sorcerer. Oh, God! I see, your brother. Oh, no.
Oh, that is sister.
I'm dead. Oh, my God.
Yeah, this is a tough room.
Okay. Talk about Dark Souls being not that hard. The game is like, oh, fuck you.
And then the DLC was like, allow us to introduce ourselves.
Yeah. I see where things stand.
I understand.
I understand now.
Well, now I know where I must go, so begin the run!
Onward.
Nah!
Bye!
Damn. Make sure to sit at this bonfire proper.
Might save you a bit of time.
Mike, excellent plan. Very good. Very good.
That might be on the soundboard.
Oh, hell yeah, it could be.
Those are built for that.
Yeah. Those things have survived into every single game because they're not going to get rid of them.
Yeah, and like
Now, lore-wise, they have no reason to, but I don't care.
oh my.
Roll did not want to come out.
Yeah. They did end up redoing them in Elden Ring into... I mean, they're the same thing, but they're different items, and the sound is different, which is kind of unfortunate. It's the very good.
Yeah,
they're kind of
it's
more... Is in Elden Ring, they're more, like... They're clay carvings that you blow into to make a specific sound. Oh, so you get very good. Although, my favorite is the "You're beautiful," because they did make a few new ones. That one's actually
Yeah,
important for a quest line, because you basically have to tell an NPC, no, no, you're good the way you are. Don't do what you're about to do. Also, I've seen what that does to people. It's not great. Excellent. Oh. They laughed at you!
They have no fear.
Very late roll.
Oh. Alright, so it's fast.
Oh.
Dark Orb!
Dark Orb! You know, you could use that, I think.
What's its
Yeah.
requirement?
Oh,
It
no.
is-
Or,
Oh, it is
no,
sorcery.
it's sorcery. Damn it.
Yeah, 16 intelligence onto that.
Fuck.
Abyss sorcery discovered by Ulasil, a sorcerer on the brink of madness. Giant dark orb. In contrast to standard soul sorceries, abyss sorceries are weighty and inflict physical damage. Perhaps human souls, because of their humanity, produce sorceries with more tangible presence.
So yeah, that's an interesting thing. Like, humanity is physical. Like, it has actual weight to it. It's not some ethereal thing. You could pick up your bra at the bar and throw them at someone, and that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, later game, DS3 kind of has a spiritual successor to these. Because eventually, Dark Orb, why I thought it was a pyromancy, does get roped into pyromancy. I'm sorry!
Also, I beat Artorias in 2 tries.
Dog.
The power of I know what I'm doing.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's one of the best ones.
I'm sorry.
Your take?
Very good.
Also, a nice little storytelling in that room that you were in. There used to be multiple chests with items in it. Some other people nicked them before you got there.
Okay, am I on the right path for this item? Or...
You're getting on the right path. I'll just tell you right away that it's another invisible door that requires you to have light to open it. But there's usually a message nearby to help with that. And there you go. Well, look at this. Something that could only be found by one with light and not dark.
Silver
A
pendant.
silver pendant.
Is that a
Read
regular
that
item?
Yeah, that's a usable item.
Silver pendant engraved with the crest of Artorias. One of the ancient treasures of an Orlando presented to Artorias for facing the abyss. Effectively deflects the dark of the abyss, especially in its magic. Oh!
So go ahead and put that on your item bar and test it out. And don't fall off the cliff. That would be very sad. So give that a cast.
Oh, it's like a parry?
Yeah.
Yep.
And you can keep casting it. Like the cooldown is the time that it's coming out, but you can just mash that out if you want.
No, I didn't jump!
You had the right idea. Well, that speeds up your process.
Did not make it.
All right, so that's what we're coming here for. So feel free to teleport back to the abyss proper.
Can we unlock the tower door yet?
Did we get the key?
I think we did. So let's actually let's go back and do Artorias' arena, see if things have changed.
Yeah, things may have happened over there.
Oh!
There's a person here.
And a gravestone.
Is that not the soul of the man who fell on this spot? He was a dear friend. I wish to pay proper respect with that soul. Would you be willing to part with it?
Do you give her the soul of Artorias? I will tell you now, we're not going to use anything for it, so feel free to give it to her.
Thank you. You are very kind. Please take this. I no longer need it. May the Lord guide thee.
Hex weapons.
Yeah, give those a read. Also tears. So sad.
Crying. Can we get crying emojis in chat?
Cursed sword used by the Lord's Blade, Sire?
Kieran.
Kieran,
Kieran.
one of Lord Gwyn's four knights. Kieran brandishes her sword in a mesmerizing dance, etching on the darkness with dire streaks of gold.
It should be like right next to it.
There it is.
There it is. It's a dagger. That's
a
why.
dark silver dagger used by Lord Blade, Kieran?
Yes.
Of Lord Gwyn's knights. The victim of the first distracted by dazzling streaks of gold tracer and then stunned by vicious poison of this dagger.
So, the gold sword is a S rank dex weapon. Deals good damage. The dagger deals toxic.
Also, yeah, keep talking with her. She might have
Yeah,
more
no, she has more to
dialogue.
say. We can't be sure that she'll stay at this grave tomb all the time. Okay, nothing new. There you go.
Oh.
So, this is another one of Gwyn's knights just hanging out, and apparently after Artorias died, she's like, I think I'm done with this.
That was Kieran, by the way. Still hot.
I mean, supposedly, we don't know what she looks like under here.
I think, okay, the braid is a headpiece, but I'm pretty sure that's just so they could give her a unique hair model.
Yeah, they tend to do that.
That reminds me of the image of the trans knight that's been making the rounds onto.
Hell yeah. Yes, you did get the key.
Yeah!
Who is up here? Who be sharpening that knife?
Giant!
Big guy.
A visitor.
Is this the same one from an Orlando?
Thou must be the
No.
one who freed Artorias. An old friend he was. Thanks to thee, He left this world with honor intact, and here I am, retired and blind. Of little help to thee, I'm afraid. If thou seekest to explore this domain, be wary of a black dragon. I fear thee no match for this terrible beast. Me?
Even this guy's like,
Very
maybe
little
don't
to
fight
be
that
said.
dragon.
What good is a dog with no hairs to hunt? But I'm lucky to be alive, I suppose. Me?
So,
There's
yeah.
very little to be said.
little to be said.
But I'm
Let's see what he sells us.
Hello.
Hello! So, and go! So,
Great
Is that a
arrow
read?
used by Hawkeye Go. One of Lord Gwyn's 4 knights for dragon slaying requires great bow. Go, personally crafted, each stone tip, and wraps the shaft tightly with cork tree. I'm assuming this is Go.
Farewell.
Then
this is Go
Live thy
himself.
life, as thou
So we've
seest.
Great
now actually-
archer, knight of Gwyn, and a hell of a craftsman that
Oh,
imbues them with
Jesus.
that beautiful voice.
Gr-
Yeah, that's his bow.
holy fuck.
Yeah. So you have met all 4 of Gwyn's Hall of Famers now.
Ornstein is the only one that apparently was doing much of anything after the events of this small apocalypse. Ulysses basically has what the finale of Spider-Man 2, the video game, had going on, localized in its area.
Except the Avengers actually showed up.
The Avengers showed up, but Ornstein fucked off, Artorias died, Kieran quit, and Go is stuck in a tower.
He's also blind now, apparently.
Yeah, apparently the archer no longer can see, which is fucked up.
Dungeon?
Dungeon, yeah.
Okay, so was there anything actually on the left side of that, or is that just a trap over there?
Left side of what?
Like
In
over
here?
here.
Oh, the item? It's a good item, actually, behind them.
Okay.
Like, they make you work for it, but the item in it is actually pretty solid.
Remember, you have that pendant.
Yep.
Yes. It only blocks dark projectiles, I'll tell you that, so you can't just bounce these guys away from you.
Oh, there's a bit. Okay.
Yeah, you have some starting lag.
You ass!
I knew what was
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah, those casters are right pricks.
Okay. Right. God, it's gonna have on fire. Okay.
Honestly, we're making good time.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm willing to keep going for a little bit longer onto that. Where
Yeah. I need to see what we're doing for dinner, but yeah, no.
I'm assuming in play, you guys didn't know how long our Victorious was gonna take onto that or stuff like that.
There's a few bosses in here that can give you some shit. Artorias being the first.
Yeah. Like Sanctuary Guardian, if you're coming in like at the earliest available time, can be quite troublesome. But thankfully your DPS is so strong that you're not fighting that long to beat them. Like if you were using them, if you didn't have as much strength to your weapons, then you would be fighting them a lot longer, and that had more chances for mistakes to start to add up. But your damage is pretty on par with them, so you're able to solve some problems by just being able to end the fight faster.
Dark
Darkbead.
Darkbead.
One of, if not the strongest sorcery in the game.
Abyss sorcery discover
Blue Seal Sorcerer.
Treacherous, Standard Sorcery. Okay. But yeah, I'm assuming
What
it's
if-
that homing projectile he just tried to use on me.
Shove it up a boss's ass and you pump.
And because the requirement to use them is just get to the DLC and have 16 intelligence, it is very easy to use it. Also, have a look at those.
Yeah?
Do those look familiar
Come
to
the
you,
wrong
Patrick?
neighborhood.
Those look like a bunch of humanities.
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm gonna go actually back up here.
I'm gonna run away from that.
Man, I joked he's wrong. You walked in the wrong neighborhood. Just like, yes, I did.
I am gonna go elsewhere.
More completionist brain is go other way to get. Or other way is just nothing. Okay.
Yep, just a pit to death. You have to face the humanity, Pat.
It's time to face your fears.
Someone's still screaming.
Hello.
Just vibing. Also, there's some mist stuff going on over there. Imminent Saint. They're like, oh hey, that guy doesn't. That guy's
Whoa!
different. Illusionary. Have a look around. Oh hey, Alvina.
Hi, Albino.
The fuck? I know dogs go to heaven, but I didn't know cats go to hell.
Apparently, she can go to hell and come back from it.
Ah!
Yeah, they still hurt you.
They are enemies. You can kill them. Yeah. Again, they are walking humanities, and just they have so much weight to them that even touching them hurts you. Go to that doorway first before you.
Shortcut.
Yeah. Set up this shortcut for later, and then, yeah,
I mean, it might be a good idea to see where that shortcut spits you out.
it does help. Yes. Now go to the illusionary wall that they're mentioning in those passages. I mean, what?
Okay, should I go for the
Illusory
illusionary
wall?
wall or the path down onto that first?
Well, see where this shortcut goes first, so you know if you die,
Yeah.
where you have to run to.
Yeah, if you want to take advantage of it.
Wow,
Right across the way from where Chester is.
And Artorias. How's Chester doing?
Anything to say, buddy?
Oh, still alive, are you? Think of anything that you might need? Did you really slay Knight Artorias? I'd heard the Abyss found him first, but even still, that's absolutely treacherous. Yes, magnificently so.
Wow, you killed that
Believe it or
guy? Man,
not,
you're a prick.
Ulysses
Hilarious.
has brought the Abyss upon itself, fooled by that toothy serpent. They upturned the grave of primeval
Serpent.
man and incited his ornery wrath. What could they have been thinking? But to you and I, it's all ancient history. You have to ask yourself, does it really matter?
Nervous laughs.
So,
I've little to talk
and then
about,
yeah, that's
really.
his.
You know
So,
what you guys need to dig up the grave of primeval man and take its humanity?
so yeah, this is, you can blame all of this on Cat.
Yeah, go down there. Yeah, Cat did this. So is he trustworthy?
No,
Yeah.
Cat's
what you
like,
guys
yo,
need?
you should go super into the. Also, dogs. You should really invest in the Abyss. That's some good stocks. Looks at what the Abyss does. You either have freaking Laparkas running around trying to suck people's souls out. You have the 4 kings that are actually 5, 6, or 7 kings, so they lie on their resumes. Or
Some
you have the
Legends of the Legendary
freaking
Age
abomination gremlins you have running about here, or just the masses of what may have been people, or are trying to be people, not knowing what to do with their lives. Also, all this black goo that would probably be a mess to try and clean up.
It's probably asbestos and stuff bullshit.
Yeah, that thing freaking toxic.
Like, imagine getting that out of the carpet. Like,
And it starts moving after you. Maybe.
honey, there's abyss gunk in the carpet.
But why did you overturn Primeval Man's grave?
Also, it looks like there was a logging effort down here. Ugh. Good old dogs. They sure as hell can't get any more annoying.
Right?
Laughs in Bloodborne.
Cries in Bloodborne.
Ugh. There's a reason those
Can't
are the
take
templates they
this.
go with. Oh, sun behind that door.
Got it.
Weakness, giant. Wonder what that can mean.
Maybe a boat. You're coming from. Oh!
Dragon coming on in! Dragon coming in hot! Alright, let's go. I guess
There
it's
be a
fucking
dragon over there. Alright, time for some dragon slaying. You were able to beat Seath. Clearly, he must have been a standard for what dragons were like, right?
That's a good
Clearly.
too.
Note how the camera pulls out.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
that's
dragon
good.
high in the sky, out of sight, and you die.
Oh boy, here he comes.
Here he comes! Wait a minute.
Oh!
Wow,
You can
live.
survive it. You are bulky
Yeah,
enough
they-
to survive
they
it. Alright, Pat. Solve for why. Oh, hey, a chest over there.
Mine.
Ah!
Actually, he's going for another. He's going for another drive-by!
Ow.
Ooh, even with a counter hit.
Ow.
Oh, look at the lighting freaking break on that chest.
Yeah.
That is grossly incandescent.
On
Wow!
the only one of 3 in the entire game. Oh wow, it doesn't go.
Can-
Okay, it does.
You can, in theory, get more.
Yeah, but it's such a low percentile chance that it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's just farm Dark Race in New Londo till the heat death of the universe. Maybe you
Because
might
they
get
have like
one.
0.000.2% chance to get a drop out of them.
Well, I bet that's a reference to Demon Souls with like the Dark Blade Stone or whatever.
Probably.
I think that was the one you had to farm Skellymans in the Shrine of Storms to get.
Yeah, you know what? I believe it. If only Hawkeye were here. I need a hero.
Oh. Clearly, this is not working.
We are not built for this particular battle.
Okay, that's shenanigans.
Enough
And
all,
now he
just for
wants
good
to make
measure.
sure you're dead.
Fuck you.
So I'm assuming unless I can archer, I can't fight him at all here on that, or
Nope.
Well,
He won't land.
but what?
But you know,
However, there were
there
those
do be
messages.
someone. If only
I
Hawkeye
think we
were
need
here.
some assistance.
oh,
There is a man with a bow.
Big ass bow.
I didn't really think about the second one, but you know, I just get that. Why not? Okay. Now warp back to
Township. If you want to go to.
that's the closest one.
Oh.
To
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
Oh. Dragon guy wants to do.
that's a dragon PvP player. Yeah, this is the popular PvP spot for people that have got to the DLC.
I guess that makes sense on that.
And Kieran has left. She said her respects and now is gone to do who knows what. Now,
Yeah, it was other side of the PvP arena.
yeah. Do you want to go talk to Go, or where are you headed?
Oh, I was thinking of I was thinking that it was like a summoner or something. Like.
No, we have to go chat with the man.
Yeah, go talk to him. What wisdom can he impart on us?
Okay, I thought it was gonna be like summon Hawkeye on.
No.
He's not moving.
Okay, that's what I thought it was meaning if Hawkeye were here on that.
Yeah, he has no Tarkus. Hey,
Like,
Go,
look,
what's some
man.
pro tips on killing dragons?
Lightning. But if that all fails,
Good morrow. Is the black dragon posing the duress?
Yeah, he's kind of an asshole.
Yes. I thought as much. He's called Calamite. Ferocious dragon indeed. Even mighty Anna Londa dared not provoke his ire. I see little good coming from this, but thy intent is to persevere to the bitter end.
We got boss fights to see, my man.
Good, good. What is bravery without a dash of recklessness? I've taken a liking to thee, and I owe thee much for thy service to Artorias. Now, watch, and see how Goth hunts dragons.
but you're blind, man. How are you gonna hit that?
One of the best cutscenes in the game.
Oh yeah, he's been making the voice things today. Okay.
Yep, that's his voice coming out of them. Also, notice how there's dust coming off of him. He
Yeah.
moves so little that he's had just dust caked over his body.
It's gone!
Fucking amazing shot.
Blind man,
Blind.
blind, and absent got wing and body completely.
True shot
Oh,
was
he's not
never
going
used.
anywhere.
That bat will be grounded for a good spell. The rest is in thine hands. I await good tidings.
This guy is so cool.
Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
Da, 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 da.
Imagine if freaking Ishgard had him on their corner.
Warrior of
Imagine
Light
trading
found
your
new
entire
allies.
life being a dragoon, being sworn enemies to dragons, and then you see one a blind man in full match.
How will we ever defeat Nidhogg? I know a guy.
I know
You
a
can't
guy.
defeat me, I know, but he can.
He can. Just like Nidhogg attempt to do a drive-by Ishgard, and then you see this motherfucker standing on top of the vault. Just like, I can do this. Also, what is the draw strength on that bow? He had to exert a lot of effort to pull that back.
Yeah, the freaking tons of torque that had going on.
That's probably like at least a ton of force onto that, most likely. And I mean like a metric ton on that.
Yeah, like, no metaphor.
Twins 4 Hall of Famers were fucking freak.
Yeah, back in their prime.
It's like Odysseus's bow on fucking crack. I think it's like an Odyssey. I think Odysseus's bow is like 400 pounds or something like absolutely insane like that.
Yeah.
Fucking Ares, Hephaestus, Apollo, every goddamn Titan in existence, look at her go and do it a collective spit take. It's like, oh! And then they all start
kill a
cheering.
dragon!
Oh,
Okay.
dragon slaying.
Oh yeah, there is
Oh look, a
that
little
one.
crystal lizard.
Or a crystal lizard. Get it,
Oh, you
get
freaking
it!
bonked its head.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Which link?
Where is Liam?
He's around, he's hanging out.
You'll pop out eventually. Can't exactly have gone far. Anyway, time for the Black Dragon Caliban.
This is the evil Toothless pit down here.
Toothless if he stayed an asshole.
Pretty much, say hello to the template of every dragon boss in the rest of the series.
Yeah. Artorias was the template for every cool guy sword fight. This is every dragon fight.
I'm talking...
And the dragon has a command grab, don't you know?
Yeah!
Okay, that didn't
A
do
fucking
too
psychic command
much,
grab.
but good
Also,
God.
you got a thing above your head.
What is that?
That is a stack, my friend.
There you go. Why do I have several glowing yellow arrows on me? I think I should run away from everyone.
Oh my God! I do it. What?
Good measure.
That icon that appeared over your head.
Yeah, what is that?
That was a vulnerability stack.
Oh.
You now took double damage while it was active.
Oh no.
Yep. So, Caliban is the Dragon of Calamity. Calamity makes you take twice as damage.
Lord.
I forget, is Calamity a reference to anything in like the Kingsfield games, or was he made for Dark Souls?
He would. I think he does resemble Seath's counterpart. Cause yeah, something I forgot to mention. Seath appeared in Kingsfield as like one of the two main dragon gods, represented by the Moonlight Greatsword.
Is he as easy over there as he is in?
I mean,
He might be like the final boss or something? I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't looked that
it's
close
not-
into it.
I think it's the final boss of Kingsfield 2.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you how Kingsfield plays, so... No, but
Yeah, I only have experience of Kingsfield through Majula's videos. Like, if
it's
you
usually
want
just
some good,
passing mentions.
yeah, like if you want some good videos on some old ass RPGs, go check out his videos.
What system was Kingsfield for?
Ye old PCs, I think,
Oh,
Yeah.
or the PS1. Maybe both. I think they were PS1 games. I might be smashing it together with Ultima, which is another series Majula has been covering. They're great videos to have on in the background if you want some cool history on old ass RPGs. It's like the Ultima series is fascinating.
I'm gonna assume with him, it seems like his swipe goes hard right, so probably dodge the left to him is probably preferred.
It's a valid strategy.
My man coming in like he's coming down like the one way of a wrestling match. What? Okay, what would be his entrance song? Oh, I mean, I guess his entrance song would just be this.
God, that sound is awful.
I can't see. I can't see.
Yeah. There's
Sometimes it might be a good idea to stop lock on.
Yeah.
To freely
This
move
boss
the camera.
really teaches you when to lock on and when not to.
But yeah, like, this is the template for dragon fights going forward. I'm talking like in this big dragon. Ancient dragon, fuck off. Meteor, and even as far as Elden Ring with that four-headed fuck Placidus axe.
I would have liked more dragons in the vein of the Gaping Dragon, but yeah, no, they were just like no big action.
I mean, Placidus axe is pretty interesting as far as dragon fights goes, because you can still see the Calamite DNA, but it is very squarely its own thing. Considering it has 4 heads! Ugh.
I love Hydronoid.
Something like that. Also, fucker might exist outside of time.
How were they feeling that day?
Oh god. The list has gotten so long, it is now wrapped around to the second column of my second page.
It is not liking that corner over there.
Just a bit.
Alright.
This isn't even for a title belt. This is just 2 wrestlers beefing with each other.
Yeah, this is an optional boss. Good dodge.
Oh, I wanted to run. I wanted to run.
Are you able to run proper when you're locked down like that?
I don't know, actually.
I know locking on causes some weird stuff to happen with your maneuvers. The most obvious one is that you can only roll in cardinal directions when you're locked on.
Yeah. We're at the assholes now.
Yeah. Nidhogg wishes he had this guy in his brood.
Nidhogg is lacking in this man's aura.
Granted, we've been fighting a dragon for like the past 15 minutes, so...
we get quite the variety in this DLC.
Dog.
Yeah, we gotta have the Fromsoft requisite DLC dragon.
Of course, this is the one that started it.
Then we have Sin with his weird-ass flame beam. Oh dear, that's a... DS2 is gonna have some hitbox shenanigans for us to look at later.
I make sure when I eventually get Dark Souls 2, I'm doing the Scholar of the First Sin one, right? Onto that.
Yeah, it's the only one legally available.
No, actually,
the
Dark
rest
Souls
got
2 is
delisted.
the base Dark Souls 2 is still on Steam. Onto that.
Really?
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
I thought they delisted it.
Nope, it's still there on that. At least it's searchable on that.
Huh. Like, I know it's on, like, obviously it's in my library because I bought it before the Scholar released. Dark Souls 2. Oh, it is. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I would have thought it was kind of like Dark Souls 1, where once they released the remaster, they just completely wiped the Artorias, or the Prepare to Die edition from it.
I guess because Scholar is so different. You know,
I guess
keep
so.
the original there for history.
Rare case of Japanese devs actually caring about that kind of stuff.
Ow.
That's rude.
Wow!
God.
Dragon fights in this series in a nutshell. Go for the legs. Tactically, the head and body take more damage, but sometimes safety is safety.
When are you gonna run out of freaking gas?
I just ate a chimera.
Oh, no. Ha!
Good roll. Also,
Oh, no.
this guy does have a tail cut off weapon. I don't think it's
Fuck
worth it.
that.
Your Honor, fuck it. And I don't mean fucking ball, no, I mean fuck it. Like, into the bed.
Some people would probably be like bet.
I mean, isn't that how Priscilla happened? Hey, yo. Maybe.
Hey Shiva, does this do anything for you?
Oh, hot,
run.
hot!
I
think
am
you
pressed
lost
on geometry. Oh god!
You're doing pretty well on that run.
Ace, put that one down as deafened by camera.
Alamete, in brackets, via camera.
Lakitu, what the fuck?
I was doing fine until the camera said, nope, this fight's done now.
Oh, you wanted to see things, did you?
Oh, I don't. Fuck you.
I disagree.
No, I didn't. Trying to revive your souls? No. Onto that, I didn't retrieve my souls at all.
Oh yeah, he wasn't even trying for that. Did I not get the maggot now?
Are these like Calamete's pet dogs or something?
Don't you know every dragon has a horde of 3 dogs? You can see something.
I'd wait.
Oh, the waterfall was
Probably
poking through the fog wall on that.
Oh yeah, no, there's some. This for a remaster, this kind of actually broke a lot of textures more than it fixed some of them.
Probably because PS3 architecture, most likely.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think this is using a lot of of the lighting stuff from the future game, so they are interacting in ways they were not intended for.
Interacting in ways beyond human comprehension.
Whoa! Back up.
Anger? Oh no, just fire.
I would be surprised if Alamete does a mix of fire and dark damage.
Probably.
Ow!
Bro was coming at you.
God.
He was coming at you like he's ear wyvern.
Oh my god! I am getting clipped by the very edge of that fire onto that.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, he does not leave himself open much on.
Mm-hmm.
Now imagine that guy.
Is this
That's a
usually
ba-
considered the hardest fight in the game onto that? Like, design-wise?
I think so. Like,
Yeah.
you still have the final boss of the DLC, but they're not as tough as Calamite, honestly.
Now imagine this guy, bigger, does a truckload of fire and dark damage. Also, I think he had multiple arms.
All I know is I remember from one Elden Ring trailer that the dragons in Elden Ring can just later call lightning from the sky and bolts in their hand or something.
Oh yeah,
like
that's
that.
what's good as facts. It's funny in Elden Ring how they kind of flip the script with dragons. In Elden Ring, dragons use primarily lightning instead of being weak to it. It's kind of a middle finger to everything people are used to from Dark Souls.
I mean, Elden Ring is firmly its own universe. That makes sense.
I mean, granted,
And
the Walk
explain
of Shame
patches.
is... I mean, the Walk of Shame really isn't that bad for this.
We've had worse in other areas. Like, it's still tedious. I won't deny that, especially because you have to deal with dogs of all enemies on the way in.
But, like, this one is actually pretty short.
Yeah, we could have had to do longer with Beta Chaos. Hell, even the Crystal Caves is worse than this.
Yeah.
It is a little tedious to go from Bonfire, run all the way to the Gorge, fight your way past some dogs, then you have to go down a ladder and then start the fight. Like, there's a lot of extra steps that are a little unneeded, but they've had worse.
Ow!
Here comes the Giant Fist.
Please, sir. Ow, no.
What if he did it a third time?
Oh, they'll never see the third one.
He did it a third time!
Yeah,
yeah,
Brandon, this is an optional fight.
This is hella optional. But he looked at me funny once. He has to die.
He's an asshole.
Oh.
That is some hit. That was hitbox shenanigans working in your favor.
No!
Until they didn't.
Alright, don't get hit.
Well,
Right in the ass.
Okay, I was noticing I was getting a little bit more success when I was able to stay the distance and try and bait out the fire, and then use that as an opportunity to strike at that point.
Mhm.
Yeah, I assume this fight's probably a lot easier with range onto that.
Not as much as you would hope. Because he's got just as much range to bridge that distance.
Probably
No.
at least a not as committal weapon as the Claymore, probably.
Yeah, you could get more swipes in if it's a slightly faster weapon, but the overall damage would be comparable.
What if at one point, Calabi comes out to start the fight, but on his back is Beladia, Blade of Bicola?
Why would you even be here? They haven't been invented yet.
She has never known defeat.
Okay. You get to me, asshole!
Literally, as soon as your feet touch the ground off that ladder, the music starts playing.
It's like, alright, they've committed to it. Get him, boys.
Whoa! Oh my god! Ow!
What next? Ooh, just got out of the way of that.
Calm the hell down, you album cover looking dragon.
This dragon isn't even related to the Abyss nonsense going on. It just happened to be hanging around being an asshole.
What were you swigging at?
Good balls.
Ow.
Sprayer!
Damn it! Getting there. Getting there.
How many more attempts are you feeling tonight? Because it is 7:30 for me, and I haven't had dinner yet.
Yeah, I think maybe like 50.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's the biggest page trying to get the tells for his other attacks onto that right now. That are kind of hard to figure out.
Hi, Mr. Corpse Man. Hang in there.
Oh, hey, Lamadula, how you doing today?
Walking in again.
You still fighting that dragon? Yeah, he's a real asshole.
Okay. Dragon Man. Oh, you didn't do a second one that time. That time.
But 5 Artorias is fatality. In this video, I shall.
In theory, all of Gwyn's knights were first conscripted in order to fight the dragon, so they should all have some skill at dealing with it.
Not even in a story sense. I mean, like, popping 5 Artorias models in here and seeing what they can do.
His AI probably would not handle it very well.
Who are you? I'm you. I'm also you or me. I'm cool. Hey, do we all have puppies? We all do. So how's Kieran? She's hot, definitely hot. Okay.
One of them's just like, eh.
Man.
Then they all just turn.
All jump slash.
They all throw pockets saying that one.
Ow.
Hey, Artorias, I'm here to form a vicious covenant with, well, either you. Oh, I'm gonna need more drink than this. Go for the balls!
Make sure they can never breed again. Even though dragons should never have to do that because they're just immortal dragons that hang out and do nothing.
They just sit around, both crystal around a fucking skull or something.
Good dodge.
Dodge
Go for the
roll.
spear.
Okay, got stomped on a little bit.
One more.
Yeah, good job.
Okay, that
Fuck
got
that
dragon.
significantly easier when I just said fucking take out by his feet.
Yep.
That's what I mean. It is the safest place for any dragon. Anyway, have a ring that does nothing but hurt you.
Yeah, read that description.
What?
Yep.
Yep.
Channel
Yep.
by the Orangey
Calamite.
Calamite. Bringer of Calamity. Doubles damage received by the wearer. A useless ring befitting of no figure. Best left unknown or at least well hidden.
That's how you know that the devs started to get word that everyone's talking about how hard Dark Souls is, and that's what they're kind of into for some idea. So fuck it, here's a ring that doubles damage.
I'm also thinking of people talking about the fucking pendant starting item. You know.
Oh yeah.
This was. Remember, Dark Souls was back in a day and age before games just got data mined immediately upon release and stuff like that. So, I've heard the stories of people trying to figure out what the fuck the pendant did. It had to do something into the game until Miyazaki said, "Yeah, it lived." We got to that.
Well, the big thing was that Miyazaki in an interview, that someone said, what do you, of these starting items, what do you think is like the most beneficial for new players? And he's like, oh, I would go with the pendant. I think that's a perfect perfect item to start the game with. So everyone immediately took that as like, that's gotta be something important. It's gotta unlock some crazy shit. And it was just the RPG D&D mentality of like, this would be a nice little memento item for your character to think back of what life used to be like before they came to this weird land.
I think that's very telling that FromSoft's game design has been malicious from the start.
I wouldn't even call that malicious, though. The way that he said in the interview definitely was very double meaning.
I feel like Miyazaki is the kind of person, he really wants people to explore every nook and cranny of his games onto that.
That motherfucker wants me to explore every nook and cranny of this goddamn swamp of rot or whatever.
Miyazaki is also a guy that apparently has admitted in interviews that he gets a kick out of inventing some weird ass ways for people to get killed in funny ways.
Ugh, fuck you, like a rot. Weird ass mini boss in the center. I had to fight while rotting.
Morty!
Alright. You have hit second cap.
Okay. That is where we're gonna end tonight. Oh boy.
Very productive stream.
Yeah, so next time, potentially finale on Dark Souls, maybe?
Like, you have the DLC final boss, and then the final boss of the base game.
Yeah, so
unless you want to go fight the Hellkite Wyvern over in freaking the parish for lols.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe.
It's a similar experience.
But that'll do it for tonight. We'll be back Tuesday this week to wrap up Dark Souls onto that, because Sunday is going to be kind of packed for us onto that, so it's just a little easier on that. So yeah, we'll see you in a couple of days for the finale, probably. Adios!
Potentially. Farewell.